about it. We're just going in blind here. I love it. Hopefully we don't get too rocked. And get some luck. I don't know. We'll see. So we have Fencer, Corpse Puppet, Zappendrail, Hunger Dominus, Red Sun's Twilight, Drivnod, Carnage Dominus, Skrylev's Hive, Monument to Perfection. Monument to Perfection because of 9/9 friction and artifact, loses all abilities, gains indestructible and toxic. I don't know if there are 9 or more lands with different names in the basic sphere of lands card control. Whoa. Alrighty then. Might be going Sultai depending on what the rest of the so we got Fair Basilica, that's a sphere. Bladed Ambassador. Bladed Ambassador enters the battlefield with an oil counter on it. Move an oil 1 mana. Remove an oil counter from Bladed Ambassador. Bladed Ambassador gains indestructible until end of turn. Interesting. Jawbone Duelist with double strike. That's pretty sweet. If you want to play white, definitely playing with that card. Skrylev's Hive, definitely for sure. Non-land permanent. Banish into Eternity, 3 mana, costs, okay, so 6 mana, exile non-land permanent. So odds. This is the Blink card, and also Reanimator. Doctrination Attendant. Enters the battlefield and return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. If you do, create a 1/1 might. Blue, I don't think is going to be impressive. 2 mana, counter target spell. Minor misstep, or less. Experimental Augury. Of course, Synthesizer. Thrumming Bird is good. Thrumming Bird is good if we want to do some proliferating. Tameo is a mobilizer. There's a battlefield with 4 oil counters on it. Remove an oil counter, tap target artifact or creature. Kind of weak. Dross Pits. Whispers of the Dross. -1/-1, then Proliferate is interesting. Duress, Necrogen Communion. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted has Toxic 2. When the creature dies, return to the battlefield under your control. That's pretty dope. Shieldred's Edict. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature token. Each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker. If we plan on playing black, I definitely want to be playing that card. Same thing with this Dominus. The creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger additional time. 5 mana 8/3 with indestructible. Seems interesting. Cruel Grimnarch. Enters a battlefield, each opponent discards a card. Each opponent can't, you gain 4 life. Infectious Inquiry. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, each opponent gets a poison counter. Cool. A flying and toxic one? Huh. Might be a good one. Blazing Crescendo. What does this do? Nahiri, sacrifice 2 mana, sacrifice as an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature with mana value X. Sacrifice an artifact or creature with mana value X. Nahiri's sacrifice deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of creatures. Oh, that's pretty cool. I thought it was going to be like a shrapnel blast type thing, but it technically is, but it's only to creatures. Kind of cool. Definitely limited though. on its ability to be able to like target players and close out games. Good removal. I'm not sure if it's going to be that good. I don't know. It's depending on. That depends on what kind of deck I'm going to play and how the format settles. All right. Got Red Sun's Twilight. Eh, kind of whatever with that. 5 mana, 5/5 Medicine Breach. Okay, I guess. What does this do? Rust Divine Cultivator. Put an oil counter on a cultivator on tap target land. That's pretty cool. Bursting Roots. Proliferate. Infectious Bite. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we might be able to. There's a battlefield of chance to. Might be able to make three colors work. Expand the sphere. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. Put up to 2 lands from among them onto the battlefield tapped. The rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you put fewer than 2 lands onto the battlefield, this way proliferate a number of times equal to the difference. Cool. 4 mana proliferate twice. That's pretty dope. 5 mana haste and toxic 3. Tyrannic's Atrocity. That's pretty cool. Silphawk Battle Chair. Has Trample for Mirrodin. What does this do? This creature enters the battlefield. Create a 2/2 Rebel creature token attached to it, then attached to it. Okay. Creature token, then attach this to it. 6 mana, 6/6, and Trample. Goes for 7. It's not bad. Gains hexproof and indestructible, so it's a red fireball. You come at the beginning of each combat, double the power of target, power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. Sacrifice 2 other creatures, put an indestructible counter on this. That's pretty cool. Zopandrel, Hunger Dominus. Alright. Prism. Dune Mover. Toxic 1. When Dune Mover enters the battlefield, you may search your library for basic land and reveal it. Then put that card on top. Got 2 of those? Interesting. I think we can, as long as we play green, I think we can actually play whatever colors we want. So we might be able to have a pretty powerful deck moving forward. Font of Progress. Every player mills X cards where X is a number. Oh, okay. I thought you removed oil counters. It's a mill with the oil counters. I thought that was a bit counterintuitive, but I was wrong. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Red doesn't seem that good, though. Red cards don't really look that good. Red Sun's Twilight is kind of mediocre. Green is definitely good, especially with... Yeah, I think... Blue is weak. Black is not. There's some pretty good stuff there. Distorted Curiosity. If this is corrupted, costs 2 less. Has 3 more poison counters. Draw 2 cards. Each opponent gets a poison counter and draws a card. Creature down causes a triggered ability of your opponent you control to trigger. Okay. Whenever escaped experiment attacks, target a creature and opponent controls gets -X, -0 until the return works as an artifact you control. Pretty nifty. Aspirant's Ascent. Until in turn, target creature gets +1/+3 and gains flying and toxic 1. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we're gonna be playing white. I think we're definitely gonna be playing black. Flying in toxic. Yeah. Listen Elf is interesting. Bring in the future. Bring in the bring the ending. This dies draws a card. Flying in vigilance. Proliferate. We need to find some way to put counters on stuff. Flying 1/4. Rest. Toxic's interesting. I'm in a 5/5 for 6. Thirsty Roots. Infectious Bites. Prophetic Prisms, whatever. Alright. Listener Seer. Listener Seer is kind of cool because it helps mitigate the amount. Experimental Augury. So we got Listener Seer, Cultivator. Oh, Toxic. Definitely. It's Poison Counter Venser. That's good. What does this do? Means indestructible and toxic. There are 9 or more lands with different names among the basic. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. Yeah. It just fucking filters lands. It's not bad, but I can't really utilize it as well as I want to. Um, 5 hour stand, whatever. How many creatures am I running? 14. Give me a way to put counters on things. Like +1/+1 counters. I'd love for that to be a thing. Proof, no. That's weak. I can't really utilize this. There's 5 mana. 8/3 though. Indestructible. With this, it turns it into 16. There's no way that I can put cameras on things. Toxic 2. Hmm. Prologue to Phyresis is interesting, especially with how much that we're going to be able to proliferate. Like, is experimental augury. We're able to proliferate more than people get. Like, yeah, I think instead of the prologue to Phyresis. Yeah.
You want to go to Village in Prayer?
Who's going?
Me, Mom.
When is that happening?
Probably here in the next minutes.
Who's paying?
I don't know.
Well, we'll figure that out when we get
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? I don't mind. Yeah, I could use some food. All right, I'll meet you down there. Yeah, I'm down.
What do you mean? Yours up?
No, so I'll meet you downstairs. So definitely want infectious bite. Definitely want thirsting roots since we're three colors. Expand the spheres. Interesting. This is a nice ramp. Cameo's mobilizers kind of weak. Trample. Three. Honest, since we have a good amount of flying, I kind of want to play this. Creatures. So then that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Um, Children's Edict is good. Nitrogen Communion. I can't really utilize this card very well though. This doesn't even get trample. Hmm. All right, let's try that out. I'm gonna go grab some food. So I'll be back in a while.